Hello everyone. This time I will be talking about deficiencies. It is a very interesting concept, and it's very logical concept. It makes a lot of sense to us, especially when we're talking about the knowledge gap of Western medicine. It makes perfect sense to me, at least. So, what is deficiency? Deficiencies means you are lack of something. Okay. Um, in Chinese medicine, most of the times we're talking about qi deficiency. Okay, there is not enough qi in your body. And when you have qi deficiency, you cannot function properly. You get tired easy, and then you may act weirdly compared to your normal days. You are very stressed, and a lot of your body functions are compromised. Especially like your immune system could be compromised too. That cause you easy to catch something when there is a infection like agents around you. I have this I have this analogy about a balloon compared to your health. Let's say this is a person's health and this is zero. When they're very good, they're healthy, completely healthy, is like 100. Their health will be 100 points. There is an imaginary threshold somewhere here. I would call it symptomatic threshold. I'll talk about that later, okay? So imagine this, our body is a balloon, okay? Like a balloon. When we are healthy, sorry about that, it need to be better, looking smooth because it's very important. When we are healthy, our balloon is very round and smooth. Well, should be round. Yep. Okay, very round and smooth. But balloons, they do leak a little bit, maybe from here, maybe from here where you tie it up, but it's not properly tied. So a little bit air will leak out. You have a balloon that at its maximum size when you fill it up, but 2 days later, maybe a week later, they shrunk. They shrunk a little bit. Okay, so they shrunk a little bit. Well, still they're still smooth. They're smaller, but it's not. It's still smooth. But if you let it go a little bit longer, and you'll find that the balloon is not only smaller. Well, maybe a little bit rounder here. Not only smaller, but also it has a lot of wrinkles on it. That is because there's not enough air to support the inflations of the inflations inside the balloon to support the skin of the balloon. Okay, there is my analogy about our health. Okay, so when we are healthy at our age of like 20 or late teen to early 20s, our health will go from maybe here, like from the babies, and then like later we're going to go like 100% or 100 points. That's the time we are very healthy, like our well, depend on your lifestyle, right? How you take care of your body. Most of us will get our the peak at like about late teen or like early 20s, and then our health start to deteriorate over time. And when we are reaching our, like say, like 40s and 50s, we start to have some symptoms of ache and ache and pain, our digestions don't work properly. um, like People may have bladder issues, or appetite issues. They can't sleep well. Those kind of symptoms start to show up, and they say, "Oh, my health is already deteriorated." I'm not deteriorated. I just don't feel very well recently. Or it's and over time they say "Oh, it's normal. I have it all the time," because they don't realize it's been there for a long time. It's like, oh, Think about it. I have constipations for like past 2 years, something like that. It's okay. I already had it. Like I always have it. They feel it's normal, but because they are accustomed to it, and over time they don't take care of themselves, or their age a little bit longer, like maybe like 10 years later, 60, 70, and their health become more concerns because some more serious symptoms shows up, and then they get diagnosed of more serious conditions, say hypertension, high blood pressure, or hyperglycemia, which is diabetes, high blood sugar, that kind of like cholesterol issues. Sometimes they have like blood, anemia. Some people have like cancer, those kind of things, because their health deteriorated low enough to have those. You see, this is a very normal thing, like we see it every person usually. When we are reaching if nothing happens, like if there is no accidents happens, there's no traumatic things happen in their life, this is usually how it goes with their energy level, right? This is normal. And then when it reach this threshold, the symptomatic threshold, this is something I come up with. When it is below this threshold, you start to feel the symptoms. So it's like when we are 30 years old, this could be this one here. We still have a little bit roundness, a smooth skin, like a smooth outside of the balloon. It's representing our health is still appear to be healthy, but actually inside of it, we are already losing some part of our energy. This will represent when we are at our peak. Okay, so this is our 30s. We don't have much symptoms. It start to show up, but it's not very obviously. It's not very obvious. A lot of times we don't even have those symptoms. And those conditions will deteriorate. And this is the part that we are starting to have wrinkles on our balloons. We're starting to have symptoms. If you let more air out of this balloon, you will see more wrinkles. And even like at a very late time, you probably have most of your air out of your balloon. And what we do in Chinese medicine and a lot of other alternative medicine, like a holistic medicine, what they do is get air back into the balloon. So this will come back asymptomatic, and when you are low in energy, it will bring you back. So it's like when you are low in energy in the 30s, and you regain your energy, will never ever be 100 points again at your peak. But when you have better energy, like it will go like this. And if you take care of yourself, this slope is like less steeper, so it will last you longer. Your life will last longer if you healthier, because you just shifted your slope to the higher level. This is how the Chinese medicine say that's why a lot of people say, oh, Chinese live longer or Japanese live longer. No, it's because we take we have some ways to restore our energy, like ginseng. I don't know if you heard of it. Oops, wrong spelling. Ginseng. You can search about that. That's in China. A lot of those ginsengs are quite expensive because they are the ones who can actually shift your health line from the lower ones to this line, so that you can last life can last longer, and you're more healthier, less symptoms that bugs you over your life. Okay, this is one of the part that Western medicine don't have. Remember last time we talked about the health definition for health. When from the WHO, this at the end it says there is no without it's without illness, complete of physical, mental, and social well-being. And the last part is like no physical or mental weakness. But they have no clue how to regain that strength from the mental or physical. In Chinese medicine, we do have this concept of ginseng, or there are also other herbs that helps to bring this weakness back to strength. Okay, and I think this is very important because if the Western medicine can recognize this gap, it can reverse engineer these chemical compounds or biological compounds from those herbs, and then get these things to help us to strengthen up our health. Okay, but the thing is, what is difficult is they are reluctant to such changes. There's a lot of political issues, but we can overcome that. And if you like our video, if you like my video, you can please subscribe and like and share it. Thank you very much, and we'll see you later.